Dave, just first off, let's start with Clayton Kershaw. 3 strikeouts today. I know there was a lot of hope about the conversation of getting him to 7 to break the record. But how exciting is it just knowing that that could happen at Dodger Stadium?
It's exciting. I guess we got to have our cake and eat it. We won a game, he threw the ball well, and we get the opportunity to potentially see him break Sutton's record at home. As far as Clayton, I thought the fastball velocity was good. I thought the fastball command was good. The slider was good at times. I felt his best sliders were in that 5th inning. But he mixed really well and did a really nice job.
How would you describe the offense today?
It was just good to obviously with the Freddie homer. Manea's he's off to a great start. Tough pitcher, but for Freddie to get the 2-run homer to get us on the board was big. And then for us, it was kind of the first time all year we tacked on runs and got to some lower leverage guys in their pen. Really kind of allowed for us to reset our pen, which was big.
How nice was it to see just your offense attacking a lefty and getting the results today?
It was good. I didn't realize where we stood in the league as far as versus left-handed pitching. So it was good to kind of do some things versus left-handed.
What do you like seeing Cody at that game? I think 2019 there.
Yeah, no, it was great. And I'm hesitant to obviously talk about 2019, but right now the way he's swinging the bat, a tough left-hander, just 2 homers, 2 big hits for us. And he's still playing Gold Glove defense, so a really big boost for all of us.
I know we asked you throughout the spring, basically not really sure what to expect out of Cody. What did you sort of expect? How did this sort of line up with that?
I just expected him to be a big contributor for our ball club in the batter's box defensively. He's healthy. He looks physical. He's strong, and I just want to go out there and compete. And so as far as kind of OPS or raw numbers, I didn't have any expectation. I just wanted to help us win ball games.
You said the other night, you thought you guys would be maybe more consistent. Does a performance like this kind of exemplify that, what you were looking for?
Yeah. I just think that the kind of the 3 outcomes that they talk about, the homer, the walk, the punch, I just think he's better than that. And I think that where he's at mentally, mechanically, he can collect hits, drive runs in, and be a consistent performer.
Obviously, you guys have a couple guys that are hurt. It's not like everybody, right? It's the season as a whole. It's not like everybody's hitting. The fact that you guys have scored as much as you have and won as many games as you have, despite everything not going perfect, what does that kind of tell you about where you guys are and what this team can be?
Well, we know how good we can be, but I think it just speaks to not only the talent, but just the team offense. I think that at times when you get a lot of really good offensive players, guys are kind of selfish with their at-bats. But we do a great job of valuing the walk, taking 90 feet, and running the base. I think I've said this kind of all years. We run the bases as well as we have since I've been here. Even today, Austin getting to third base with 1 out, and Muncy moving the ball forward to drive run. Those runs matter, especially where our pen was at today.
I think Turner also had like 10 or 11 pitches.
And Trey had a big at bat where he got behind 0-2 and still found a way to barrel a ball, and Cronenworth made an error. But those things right there, they matter in the scope of how I manage the pen and saving guys and who they're going to use. So those things matter.
Given where Kershaw's pitch count has kind of been, was there any thought in, I know the score was lopsided, but letting him go more just for the sake of getting in those extra pitches?
No, you know what? I just think that I talked to Clayton and we just felt that he could have went out for another one. But again, it was to what end? And I just felt that, or we felt that, to kind of feel good about your outing, get ready for your next start against the Tigers and go from there.
Is he a little bit more willing to kind of look at the big picture right now than maybe he has, like he's talked about even his first couple starts, like thinking about the full season and trying to protect himself? Is that kind of different?
It is, and that just comes with experience. And experience, there's a lot that goes into experience. And the one thing that Clayton has said is it's about winning a championship. And so how we get there is the most important thing. And so today and other starts this year have been evident of that.
What's up with David Price?
There was he tested positive for COVID. So he had symptoms, and then we did some testing. So he's kind of, I don't know where he's at right now, and I don't know the protocol, how many days it's going to be.
How does it affect everybody else? Like everyone has to test or?
All I know is that I don't know that answer. I don't know that answer.
Do you expect it could impact other guys' availability? Like
I don't think so. I mean, you don't know until you know, but I think right now it's no one has symptoms. We do that daily, so I think we're in a good spot.
Did he just report symptoms this morning, or?
Yes,
Have you hugged him recently?
I have not. He's not a hugger. I am, but he's not.
Do you know, is he vaccinated?
He's vaccinated.
With Cody, you hit it from us pretty well this spring, but how worried were you that he would find it?
It's hard not to bet against the talent, and just knowing that he's healthy, I don't think he was a hard bet. But again, you don't know what you're going to get as far as production, but it's an easy bet. He was very focused, and I mean, you guys don't see the work that he puts in, but preparing for pitchers on a daily basis, the consistent routine he's doing every single day. He's one of our most consistent guys, from that aspect.
On the other side of it, how remarkable is the fact that last September he said he hit kind of rock bottom and he was almost a platoon player at that point, and now 7 months later he's kind of starting to show.
Yeah, well, I think that the September and the October hitter showed him something, that he can still help a championship team win baseball games when it mattered. And so I think that having that foundation, and now you layer it on a healthy ball player, and now you're looking at the strength because he wasn't healthy last year. So now you've got the hitter, that mindset with some strength behind him.
Is that the reason why you still had a lot of confidence in him, even though it's spring, obviously the numbers weren't great, he's striking out a whole bunch, like, is that what gave you that sort of confidence that, like, all right, he'll find it eventually?
Yeah, that's it. And spring training we talk about, you just can't, you forecast spring training. So that's certainly why, yeah.
You talked about coming into the year about wanting to position yourself in the division and sort of winning as many games early as you have, especially with other teams in the division doing well. Just like how important is this start then for you guys moving forward?
It's important, and the win-loss is obviously the ultimate, factor. But we're playing good baseball. We're pitching well. We're preventing runs. We're taking good at bats. Team offense, I really like. So yeah, there's a lot of good teams out there. So it doesn't matter if it's the Padres. We got to go to Arizona, and we got to play good baseball. Thanks, guys.